Andrew Tucker, and welcome to Andrew Tucker World. What's going on, all my great people? What's going on, all my boxing fans? Much love and respect to all of my old subscribers, to all of my new subscribers. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel and showing love. I appreciate everyone that's been supporting the channel and that has been showing love to Andrew Tucker. I appreciate you guys. Much love and respect. So I just got through watching the interview, and it was with George Foreman, and it was by TMZSports.com, TMZ Sports, and George Foreman believes the Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder fight could be bigger than Ali versus Frazier, and I was like, wow, I was like, wow. But before I give my take on what George was saying, I want to play this interview. I want to play this interview real quick with George Foreman. I just want to play. You guys probably already heard it before, but I wanted to play it real quick before I give my take on what he was saying. So here you guys go. If you guys forgive me, I'm a little sick. Trying to recover. So you guys keep me in your prayers. I appreciate it. But I'm gonna play this interview real quick. Okay, hold on. All right, here we go.
So hard. My wife asked me, "Where are you going?" I ran under my bed. I thought, I don't want him to come after me. That's a puncher, a real live puncher.
Do you think Deontay Wilder, with that right, is the hardest hitting heavyweight of all time?
Well, it's hard to say of all time. Joe Louis was the best knuckle cruncher there is. But Deontay Wilder is developing that kind of power. I mean, he hits a lot harder than I did with the right hand. That's for certain.
Now, that's crazy to hear from you because you are regarded as one of, if not the hardest hitting puncher of all time. Yes. You think Deontay hits harder than you, though, George?
Yeah, in my day, with that right hand he throw, I've never seen anything like that. He's thrown one of the best right hands that night that I've ever seen in the heavyweight. This guy is genuinely powerful, and he probably could have knocked out anyone in any time in the heavyweight division. Doesn't matter if it was George Foreman, Mike Tyson, Joe Frazier, anyone could have gotten it from him.
Anything that happened Saturday night changed the way you view the heavyweight division now with respect to Deontay, Tyson Fury, and Anthony Joshua?
Well, they're still the three of the toughest guys around, and you throw them up, and whoever falls is the best. You're not going to be able to call those fights unless it's in the ring. You can't say who's going to beat who unless they get in the ring, especially with Wilder and Joshua.
In your generation, George, you fought all the best guys, and those are some of the most legendary sporting events ever. You hope these guys actually do fight each other.
Yeah, it would be a wonderful thing to see them. Like Tyson and Foreman, it never happened at the right time. Boy, it would have been sparks flying. You shouldn't have been sitting in the ringside seat. You could get hurt with sparks. It never happened, though. But if Joshua and Wilder fight, it would be the biggest heavyweight fight of all time.
Biggest weight? Bigger
than anything of all time if they actually fought.
All right, so that was George Foreman. And George Foreman said that the Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder fight could be bigger than Ali versus Frazier. Could be bigger. Biggest heavyweight showdown. Wow. Let me read this. Watch out, Ali versus Frazier. Your status as the biggest heavyweight fight of all time is in jeopardy. That's according to George Foreman, who says there's one fight that could be bigger. Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. Wilder knew Dominic Brazil face first round knockout this weekend. Immediately, Rain reported Jim Gray begun pressuring Deontay Wilder about when he'll fight Joshua, the most decorated active heavyweight. We talked to Foreman, who says he doesn't know when the fight will happen, but he does know it'll be huge when it does. If Joshua and Wilder fight, it could be the biggest heavyweight fight of all time. Just so you guys know, historically, All the biggest fights have been between heavyweights until Floyd Mayweather came along and changed the landscape. We asked George again, and he doubled down, saying the fight would be bigger than anything. Question is, will it ever happen? Wilder didn't seem convinced after destroying Brazil, and Joshua is busy preparing to fight another dude no one's really ever heard of. But if George is right, we're talking about maybe a $300 million event. So get to it, guys. The thing is this. I believe it will be a good fight. Not being biased. Not being biased at all. I believe it will be a good fight. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money on the table, like I said in my last video. It's a lot of money on the table for this fight. This fight can generate a lot of money. And gotta be honest, I gotta agree. It could generate a lot of money, and it's possible that it could end up being a $300 million fight. You know, just being honest, keeping it real. It could end up being a $300 million fight, or maybe even more. But we already know. We just gotta be real. We already know. Anthony Joshua is going to be the A side. He's a bigger star. You know, and he's. Let's just be honest. You know, he's the A side. So you guys can hate on Anthony Joshua all you want. You guys can talk about Anthony Joshua all you want. You guys can disagree with me, but Anthony Joshua will be the A side. Deontay Wilder will receive a lot of money fighting Anthony Joshua. Will receive a lot of money. We talking about the gate. We already know. We talking about the pay-per-view. Just the event alone, he's going to make a lot of money. And he might receive over $100 million, and that's just his purse, you know. Then plus the gate and plus the pay per view buys and things of that nature, he can he can make a lot of money. But the thing is this: we already know that Anthony Joshua is the A side. I believe it can be it being bigger than Ali versus Frazier. I don't know. The fight can happen and Anthony Joshua end up destroying, you know, Deontay Wilder. He end up destroying Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? And end up being a one-sided fight. Not saying that Deontay Wilder can't win. You know, he has punching power. He has a devastating right hand, a very lethal right hand. You know, will that be enough? Because we already know Anthony Joshua is a smart fighter. Once again, we already know Anthony Joshua is a smart fighter, and he is going to avoid that right hand. Anthony Joshua has worked on his head movement, and he's going to be good at slipping punches. He's going to be good at slipping punches and getting out the way of that right hand. A very smart fighter, but he's going to work off his jab. He's going to have good head movement, good lateral movement, and he's going to be hitting Deontay Wilder from different angles. Deontay Wilder's footwork is not that bad, so he's going to move as well. And he's athletic, and he's kind of fast on his feet, and he's fast. But Anthony Joshua has better timing, so he's gonna be timing Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder can't come into the fight swinging wild and being real aggressive like he wanna be, because if he make any kind of mistake, he's gonna make mistakes. He's gonna make mistakes, honestly. Anthony Joshua is gonna force him to make mistakes, and Anthony Joshua is going to make him pay for those mistakes because he's that smart of a fighter to make Deontay Wilder make mistakes, and he's going to counter. He's going to capitalize on those mistakes. He's a better counterpuncher. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. And he also has power, so Deontay Wilder has to worry about not getting hit by a big left uppercut, big right uppercut, big left hook, big right hook, big straight right hand, straight right lead, big straight right hand that's set up by a jab, and he got to worry about a vicious right uppercut, or a vicious left uppercut. And Anthony Joshua can go to the body as well. He's good at mixing his punches up. He's a very solid fighter, man. He's very smart at mixing his punches up. Deontay Wilder's slowly getting better as a fighter, but he's not on the level of Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. He's not on the level of Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is the better skilled fighter. You know what I'm saying? And he's also very athletic. They talking about Anthony Joshua, this, robot that. I believe it's going to be a big fight. Yes, I believe it's going to be a big fight because Deontay Wilder has a puncher's chance. And anything can happen when you step in the ring. And I agree with George. We have to see them fight because we know that Deontay Wilder has a weapon, which is that right hand. And we know Anthony Joshua got many weapons. Many weapons. A right hand, a left hand. Whether the lead, he also has a very vicious right uppercut, very vicious left uppercut, a very vicious right hand as well. And he sets it up with his jab, and the way he put his punches together, he's good at mixing it up, head body. Deontay Wilder got a lot to be worried about. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he is a little worried. That's why he's not rushing to fight Anthony Joshua. That's why, he's not rushing at all to fight Anthony Joshua. Yeah, he wants the Tyson Fury fight. Yeah, he wants Tyson Fury real bad. Yeah, he wants Louis King Kong Ortiz rematch, but he ain't rushing to fight Anthony Joshua. So you guys can hate on Anthony Joshua all you want. You can say he's ducking Deontay Wilder, but we already know Deontay Wilder is really ducking him, and his team is really ducking Anthony Joshua. Let's just keep it real. These are facts. But I know it's a lot of money involved, and he wanna make sure that he receive the amount of money that he deserves. And he's gonna. They're not, like I said. They're not hesitant of giving him what he wants. They're gonna give him what he's been asking for. It's all up to him to step up and take the fight and fight Anthony Joshua. The money is there. The fight is there. The only one that's holding up this fight is Deontay Wilder. It's not Anthony Joshua. So get to it, man. Get to it. Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua is waiting. They waiting. They want the unification bout. Anthony Joshua want to become undisputed. He has punching power just like you, Deontay Wilder, but he's the better skilled fighter. I believe it's going to be a good fight, but I believe it'll be a fight where you will lose. It'll be a fight where you'll lose. And you'll get beat by the better fighter, better, smarter fighter. And that's just me keeping it real. But anyways, I feel it being bigger than Ali versus Frazier. Wow. Like, as far as, I just feel that it'll be the biggest heavyweight money fight. As far as money-wise. You know what I'm saying? The biggest heavyweight showdown as far as the amount of money that's going to be, the amount of money that the fight's going to be worth. You know what I'm saying? Like that, but not, Ali versus Frazier. No, it could be one-sided. It could be Anthony Joshua, exposing Deontay Wilder like Tyson Fury did, until Tyson Fury got caught, but got back up and finish the fight, exposing Deontay Wilder even more. But it was a good fight, though, honestly. You know what I'm saying? But Deontay Wilder he's worse. I mean, Anthony Joshua is worse than Tyson Fury. And Deontay Wilder is worried. He's worried. Very worried. He's worried about Anthony Joshua. Yeah, it's a lot of money that he wants to take this to take. It's a lot of money he wants to receive. So if he go down, he gonna go down a very rich man. He's gonna go down a very rich man. You know. But I believe it'll be a good fight. Anyways, Andrew Tucker World. I'm out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. On to the next one.